Hi, I'm Katrina, your Pilates teacher at KN Pilates. Welcome to Get Started with Pilates, your 31-day journey towards a daily Pilates practice. Today is day 29, so let's begin. Today we start in supine, so come onto your back and have a small cushion under your head. And as always, we will start with our pelvic tilt, so have the feet hip width and parallel, the knees hip width. You can have your hands on your rib-hip connection or by your sides, whichever you find more comfortable. And then breathe in to prepare. Breathe out to imprint. Breathe in to arch away. Breathe out to imprint. And just see how your lower back is feeling today. Good. One more of those. And then find your neutral spine and pelvis. And we come into the 100. So float one knee up and then the other. Or you can keep the feet on the floor if you prefer. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Lift the head, chin to chest, ribs to hips, navel to spine, just a little bit. Pulse the arms. So count for yourself. I'll count to 100 as well. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100. Lower the head down, relax the head from side to side. Good. From here we come into ribcage closure, so you place one foot down, then the other. Relax your arms by your sides. And then remember to keep the ribs in as the arms reach back. And return. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. If in doubt, breathe. Really focus on keeping the spine still, keeping the ribs in for this one. And here to see how the shoulders feel today. Good. One more of those. And then we come into tabletop or toe taps, adding the arms if you want to. So reach the arms up, relax the shoulders down, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out to lower. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out to lower. Draw the navel in a little bit more as you lower and a little less as you return. Breathe out. So we're making the connection between the breath, the centering, and the movement, and also the stillness. So, as I said before, often it's easier to focus on what's staying still rather than on what's moving, to really get to grips with these sort of exercises where there's a lot happening. Good. One more. Ideally even out, right and left. Great. And then just draw the knees in. We'll go back into tabletop from here, or if you had the feet on the we'll go into tabletop from here, and we'll go into the knee drops. So here again, you can keep the feet on the floor, or you can do your knee drops from tabletop, and here again, you can add the arm if you want to. So breathe in to prepare, breathe out to lower. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out to lower. So what I very often notice in class is that very often we're too ambitious with how far the knee goes to the side, and then we end up with the knee just really sort of drawing down too far and the pelvis moves with the leg. So the whole point of this exercise is to keep the pelvis still. So it's not about how far the leg goes. So I would always suggest to make the movement of the leg just a little bit smaller than you might want to or think you need to do. And that will make it a lot more controlled. You get a much better idea of what we're trying to do here, I hope. Good. So again, focusing on what's staying still more than on what's moving. All right, last few. Lower the arms to the sides, place one foot down and then the other. Extend arms and legs. Have a nice long stretch. And then place the feet back. We'll go into our leg slides. So we've done quite a few different versions of these. The basic one's just sliding a leg. The second version was to do opposite arm to leg, or even adding the curl up to this. Yeah, so I'll demonstrate the third version, but feel free to do one of the others if you prefer. So, sliding along the floor, breathe in, come up, breathe out, breathe in, and out. And here again, the lift of the leg is smaller than you might want to make it. Keep it quite small, quite controlled. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. Slide the heel away. Flex the foot. Push through the heel away from you. Lower the straight leg down. Slide the heel back into hip width. The arm is your ribcage closure. Stay away from the floor. Reach the arm back. Keep the ribs in. So lowering back down. Try to keep the ribs in. Controlling that movement back down a little bit more. Let's do one more of these. And then lower down. Good. We will do our single leg stretch from here, coming into tabletop, into curl up, hold on to one leg, extend the other leg away, breathe in to prepare, breathe out to swap. Yeah. And again here, if the head does get too heavy, you can always place the hands behind the head, just gently supporting, not pulling up. So just having the hands there for support if you need to, or gently place the hands onto the shin. Draw the navel in, breathe into the rib cage. Try to relax the shoulders. Last few. Ideally even out right and left. Good. And then again, lower down. Relax. Place one foot down and then the other. Place the hands behind the head for your oblique curls. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out to rotate. Breathe in, lower down, keep the ribs in. Breathe out, rotate. Breathe in, return. Every now and then, maybe take the arms away, just to make sure it really is your abs. So we're not pulling through the arms, drawing the elbows in, the arms are staying quite in neutral. Really focus on rotation, much more than lift. Here again, keep the pelvis still. So if you find yourself rolling over towards the side, you're rotating, and then we need to stabilize the hips a bit more. So this side would push down in opposition. One more. Good. And release. Excellent. So we will put those two together, your single leg stretch and the oblique curl. That then is called a crisscross. So, and it's not elbow to knee. Yeah, just saying that to start with, because it seems like an exercise you might know where we sort of try to bring the elbow towards the knee. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to stretch the leg away. It's still a single leg stretch, and then we just add that oblique rotation to that. Yeah. Breathe out, and in, and out. Going super slow. Reach that leg away. Good. Draw the navel in on the rotation a little bit more. Here a little bit less. And there a little bit more. Good. Nearly there. One more. Excellent. Lower back down. Lower one foot and then the other. Maybe go into another nice long stretch if that feels good, or something else. Good. And then we place the feet back onto the floor and we come into our glute stretch. Yeah. So you want to cross your right foot onto your left thigh. Either stay here if you already feel this quite strongly, or if that feels good, bring the knees in, do that instead. If you find you're looking behind you, tuck the chin in to lengthen the neck, or find a higher cushion to support your head. Good. And then here we want to go into our belly breathing. Breathe and let the belly button come up. Breathe out. Let the belly button relax back down. Shoulders are relaxed. The hips are heavy, so we're not doing this. There's not a lot of tension holding this all together. You want to really relax into the stretch. And ideally, so if you're holding onto your left leg, you're bringing the left knee towards the left shoulder. You might find that your knee is going towards your belly button. Try to keep the knee and the shoulder in line. And if you find this is quite an easy stretch for you, as a progression, you can try to take the knee just a tiny bit further to the side, really just a teeny tiny bit, and then you can draw the knees in just a tiny bit more, and you'll feel that stretch again a little bit stronger. Yes, so see where you're at with that. Breathe deeply in any case. Just enjoy stretching a little bit, breathing. Good. And then release, swapping over. Yeah. Cross one leg over, stay here, or draw the knees towards you. Relax the shoulders, drop the hips, breathe into your belly. You can close your eyes if you want to. And if this feels good, if you want to take the knee a tiny bit further out and then a bit further in. And then we're just feeling that stretch slightly stronger. One more breath. Good. Place one foot down and then the other. So then we'll go just into a gentle hamstring stretch. And the whole idea is that the leg is fully extended. So the knee isn't bent. So if that's quite far away from you, that's fine. If that's a bit closer to you, that's fine. If you can comfortably hold on to your leg, that's fine as well. So just see where that's working for you, just in terms of how flexible your hamstrings are. But have the hips really, really heavy on the floor. So we're not doing that. Yeah, it's not going to help us at all. Could even pull something. We don't want that to happen at all. So if you can hold on to the leg and that's comfortable, do that. Or just find wherever your leg is at full extension for a slight stretch. And then once we sort of found that point, we circle the ankle. And I hope that's actually in the shot. Yeah, so if the leg is a bit lower, it just looks like that. Yes, we're just holding that position, circling the ankle, and then the other way around as well. Breathe into your belly. Relax the shoulders, the jaw, the face. And then just gently flex and point. This is such a nice little stretch. Enjoy this. And here again, just in case my foot isn't actually in the shot. Yeah, so we're just doing this, flex and point. And you'll notice that the first few tend to be a little bit stronger, and then as we keep moving, it actually eases off, which is nice. One more. Good. And then draw the knee in and extend the leg away. Again, to full extension, wherever that is for you. You keep the pelvis quite still, so we're not pushing it back down and arching away. So back and pelvis stay quite still. Just draw the knee in, extend the leg away, pushing through the heel. One more. Good. And then place the foot back down. Other side. So find a comfortable extension for your ankle circle. So whether it's quite far away from you or a bit closer, whether you want to hold on to the leg. And you also probably feel that it's a bit different from side to side. And that's absolutely fine. And then circle the other way around. Good. And then again, flex and point. Yeah, so this one here, where you just flex, bring the toes towards you, point the toes away from you. And while you do that, so scan the body for any tension. Very common that we hold tension in places. It's absolutely not necessary. So the more relaxed you can be, the better. And we're still doing our belly breathing. Might have forgotten about that bit. So breathe into your belly. Last few. Good, and then draw the knee in. And fully extend the leg wherever that is for you. And each time you will find that you can get a tiny bit further. And really just a teeny tiny bit further each time. So it's not going to go in these big sort of steps. Yeah, I'm just going to demonstrate just different range of movements here. So work with what's comfortable for you. Enjoy this a bit. Especially if the hamstrings are very tight. Yeah. Then pay those muscles a bit more attention, stretching them out every day. In front of the telly. One more. Good. Place the foot back down. Take a nice deep breath in and out.